disconnected.
Hey guys, welcome to Woodzman Adventures. Today I'm going to be installing the AltRider DualControl brake system. It's a brake pedal widener and a riser for when you're standing so your foot can reach the pedal, which I've run into several times because I do a lot of stand-up riding. So this would be really nice, and especially with the brake or the foot pegs that I have to angle my foot in to catch the brake pedal. So with this thing here widening it out, it'll make a big difference on being able to reach the pedal and apply the rear brake. So let me get you a close-up of this and we'll go ahead and put this thing together and then we can get it installed. Alright, as usual, AltRider always sends good instructions to make the install easy, and this is no different. They come with good instructions. The only thing you're going to need for this install, which should be a 10mm socket and ratchet, which I don't have laying here, a 3mm Allen wrench, and a 2mm Allen wrench, some Loctite preferably, and we'll go ahead and put this thing together before we install it. So we'll take these grip pins and we will apply a drop of Loctite to each one of them. We'll put them in the riser. Now some of these models yours may not have. You may just have got the widener part instead of the riser, which is still the same thing. You just won't have this part here with it. It's an option. I put a drop of Loctite on, run these down to their tight. And this is also optional of how many of these you want to put in. You can put, I guess you could put none or as many as you want it in. That's your preference too. I'm going to go ahead and put them all in because I want to make sure that my foot doesn't slip off the pedal when I got it on the brake, so I'm going to put them all in. Okay, we got them all in the riser. Now we'll put them all here in this bottom plate. It'll be easier to go ahead and put the Loctite on each one of these. And then put them all in and tighten them down. You can tell that this thing's very good quality, very well made, as is everything that I have from AltRider. I have almost everything that AltRider makes for an Africa Twin on my Africa Twin, and everything that they make is extremely good. The best quality as far as anything I've ever seen. The best fitment when you install it. Easy to install. Okay, got all these done. Now we'll put the riser on right here. And what we're going to do is use these two short 3mm Allen bolts. We'll put some Loctite on these. They'll go up through the bottom right here. Take the 3mm Allen wrench and tighten these down. And the reason it doesn't come together is because it's, like I say, it's an option. You may not want these in here and you may not use the riser, so they don't need to be put together. Alright, now this is the bolt. We'll put a little Loctite on it, that bolts it onto the pedal. Then we'll go down on the pedal. We'll use these parts here. There's a flat washer, an 8mm nut, and the bracket that holds it on the bottom. And we'll also need our 3mm Allen wrench. Alright, now we take the brake pedal here. As you can see, this shape right here of the brake pedal is the same shape in the bottom of the dual control. So we're going to set it on there where that sits right in that spot and holds it in place. Then we'll take our bolt, run it down through here, and the bottom piece right here goes right on the bottom. It'll fit right over the back side of the brake pedal and sit right in position. It's actually the same shape underneath as the bottom. Okay, then we'll take our 8mm nut and our flat washer. Put the washer on first. Put the nut on next. It's a nylon lock nut, so it won't come off. You don't have to worry about that. I put Loctite on it anyway, but with a nylon lock nut, I'm sure it's not necessary anyway. So we just want to hold this up here from turning. I don't ever recommend tightening with the Allen if you don't have to. If you can put the socket on, tighten with the socket and just hold it with the Allen key. Hold it in position when you tighten it up so it ain't misaligned. Like so. Now it's on there solid, it's not going to come off. Just make sure that everything's clear and you're not hitting anything like your crash bars if you got them. I'm sure you're not going to hit this case unless you really have, you know, if your brake pedal happened to be bent, you could be hitting something like your AltRider crash bars I have here. So that's pretty good. We'll see what it feels like with my foot on it. Alright, there's my foot on there. And that is so much better because it reaches out here now to where I can, instead of having my foot angled in to reach the pedal with these pegs, with these wider pegs, makes it where I'm just, my foot straight forward and reaches it real good. And it's real good for my foot's not going to slip off of it. So that's great. In the standing position, should be able to, because your feet tilt back like this. So you can see without having to bend your foot so far forward to hit this thing. If you hit it on the riser, that works extremely well for standing uprighting and hitting the brake. You got options of down here or up here. With standing, it's going to be real nice up here on the high on the riser part, and then sitting down, that's just perfect. That has a lot more feel than the factory, and a lot more pad to put your foot on, and so that's awesome. Alright, that's all there is to the install for the AltRider dual control brake system. I'll put a link to AltRider below where you can check these out. They also make this in just the aluminum finish. I opted for the black because I got a lot of aluminum look here, so I thought I'll put a black one on there. I think it looks good. But you can get it either way. As I said, you can get it without the riser. If you want just a wider brake pedal, you can get that. If you do a lot of stand-up riding like I do, you can get this riser, which is really nice. So please click the thumbs up on the video. Check out the link below. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, subscribe, because I'll have a lot more videos coming up of mods, and I'll be installing some more AltRider stuff hopefully in the future. And I thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.